Every great moment in our history began with a dream. Each bold leap forward was achieved by those willing to do anything to attain it. We are, all of us, leaving behind families, homes, the very birthplace of our species. Some for discovery, to see the unknown. Others for a new start. But today, whatever our reasons, we take the first steps toward a new future for humanity. Today, we begin to make our dream reality.
Hello everybody, welcome. I'm so pleased to be bringing this beautiful, wonderful game, Mass Effect Andromeda, to you on my channel. Yeah, I'm a big Mass Effect fan going way back. This is GrooveSim, and welcome to what is going to be an extensive series over the next several days, weeks, months. I put a lot of time in every game in the trilogy. Mass Effect came out in 2007. I think Mass Effect 2 came out in 2010. Is that right? And then Mass Effect 3 in 2012 or 2013. It's hard to keep it straight, man. It really is. And you know what's even more difficult, more challenging to keep straight in my mind, and that's the fact that there are dozens and dozens of characters we've encountered over the years, right? Apparently in this game, those numbers are going to seem quite minuscule in comparison to what Andromeda has in store. For instance, there are over 1,200 characters, individual specific characters you can have dialogue with. Now, the devs did stress that the more deeper dialogue trees will be like those who surround you, you know, your crewmates, key characters, things like that. But there are going to be a lot of chances to, make friends and maybe enemies. You see, we're fumbling around in the menus, checking out the control setup. I was in the menus, including the customization, for quite some time. I edit out most of it. I left enough in here so I can do a proper introduction to the series. And technically, this game releases on the 21st of March, next week. Well, Tuesday. And, but, early access, with EA access and all that. And I was able to install this and start playing it. It's a game I've been looking forward to, and I got to tell you, man, already from what little I've played in, we do land on the a planet. You'll see in the next episode, but this first episode is just getting acquainted with my character and my surroundings and all that. You know, just being introduced to the universe that is Mass Effect Andromeda, and meeting some new um, characters, mates, and all that. You can see I spent an awful lot of time in the control configuration menu because I, I couldn't quite find one that suited my every need, but I ended up going with the default, and I invert Y all the time, and main things I always concern myself with in shooters are inverting Y and sensitivity, things like that. You know, where the jump button is, of course, all that. I mean, it's fairly basic where they've got the default keys mapped. So it's not a major deal. The cover mechanic does take some getting used to. Again, it's been a while, but I turned down the audio quite a bit, mainly for copyright purposes. You know, I don't want to get hit with any claims. Next, you're going to see we're going to start the character customization, but you're not going to see the whole thing. You'll see the start of it, and then what I end up as. And you also have a twin in here. You have a twin. You have to customize your twin. Well, you don't have to. I mean, she's basically, because I'm playing as a male, I can tell you that. She's got your characteristics, you know, with the eyes and facial features, things like that. That's the female version of me, I guess you could say. That's her right there. That's my twin. But that's I ended up going with the guy. I could have spent this is my character right here, and I renamed him Thomas. His default name is Tyler, I think. You know what? I'm embarrassed to say I forgot already. But I renamed him, so it doesn't matter. And here I have to choose which history, and I was a bit confused by this. I thought we could draw on our prior Mass Effect history, you know, the characters we used and everything, but it seems like that's all there is, like pick male or female, unless I missed something, which could very well be the case. I don't know. But you know, it is what it is. It's brand new. This is not the Shepard era. Okay, this is well after that, and you know, it's a whole new cast of characters, brand new adventures, host of. I mean, you know, pretty much everything's going to be new. There will be some similarities that have been a staple of the Mass Effect franchise, but pretty much it's like starting from scratch, you might say, and I don't mind that a bit in a game like this. We're gonna hush now.
Every great moment in our history began with a dream. Each bold leap forward was achieved by those willing to do anything to attain it. We are, all of us, leaving behind families, homes, the very birthplace of our species. Some for discovery, to see the unknown. Others for a new start. But today, whatever our reasons, we take the first steps toward a new future for humanity. Today, we begin to make our dream reality.
Yeah, this is absolutely a beautiful game. In the year 2185, humanity lives in a golden era of interstellar travel. Our discovery of ancient alien ruins on Mars propelled our understanding of science and technology ahead by thousands of years. There's no way I'm going to catch up to this. 400s, anyway. Hopefully you were able to catch all that. Mass Effect Andromeda. And I talked over that because there was music. I don't want a copyright claim. $654 years later. Wow. Hyperion. Here I am. Cryogenic stasis. Coming out of it. Man, I gotta tell you people. The detail, the design, the art. It's mind-blowing.
You're gonna want to take it easy.
I've been taking it easy for 600 years.
Ryder, Recon Specialist, Pathfinder Mission Team.
Pathfinder team, eh? The ones finding us a home.
Can you make it somewhere tropical? Nice, warm ocean, summer year-round?
How about we get him a cup of coffee first?
Gotta have that coffee.
The selection process saw the Andromeda Initiative evaluate thousands of potential habitable planets within the galaxy.
Ryder, let's get you checked out. Look here.
After discovering an unusually high ratio of potential candidates, or golden worlds, the Helios cluster was selected as our destination. Now you are a part of the first wave of ARCs arriving in Andromeda, our new home for humanity.
Makes it sound so easy, doesn't it?
Even if it isn't, we'll be ready.
I hope so.
You know something?
Word came down. The Pathfinder wants you all mission ready within the hour. Look this way?
Why the rush?
He didn't say. But something's up. Okay, everything checks out. Just one more thing before I send you on your way. Let's test your SAM implant. Sam, are you monitoring? Sam, are you online?
Yes, Dr. Taparo. Good morning, Ryder. Are you feeling well?
I just need a second to get my bearings. What's this about my implant?
A routine check. After being in stasis, we want to make sure the connection's still live.
As the team's mission computer, your well-being is my primary concern.
Assuming the implants work as advertised, Sam sees what you see, in theory. We won't know for sure until we get you in the field. How are you feeling otherwise?
I'm ready to get to it.
Readings confirmed. I detect an increased level of adrenaline in your system. The neural implant is functioning properly.
Caffeine always did make me jumpy.
You're all done. Let's get you on your way. Though you may want to hang around while we revive your sister, it always helps to see a familiar face.
I don't like the sound of that.
What's happening?
It broke free!
Just hang on!
Engineering, report! Try to brace yourself!
Gravity cryobase offline.
I'm almost inside! Hold on!
This is Cora. I'm at the cryo bay. Brace for a reset. Everyone okay?
I think so.
What happened?
We're not sure. Sensors are scrambled. But it's good to see you're up. Feels like centuries since we spoke.
This is the Pathfinder. Mission teams continue preparations. Cora, Riders, report to the bridge.
You heard him. Let's get...
We have a problem over here. It's Sarah Ryder.
That's my sister.
I don't know. Have to check it out. Did the seals break?
No. Physical integrity looks good.
Gravity systems have been restored.
Well,
There.
Reporting.
Ryder,
Is my sister okay?
Sarah's fine. Her vitals are strong. But the revival procedure was interrupted.
I don't like the sound of that.
Don't worry. It just means the process could take a bit longer than usual. Sam?
My connection to Sarah's implant was suspended. However, her pulse, respiration, and brain activity are all normal.
This is the captain. I need
To be on the safe side, we'll need to keep her in a low-level coma for a while. Then let her body regain consciousness naturally. She'll be fine.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks, Lexi. Keep us updated. Ryder, I'll wait for you at the door, whenever you're ready to go.
How do you want to handle it?
Don't worry, Ryder. We'll take care of her. She'll make it.
So I'm just gonna wander around and
We can run it
meet all the characters, talk to everybody I can,
Vitals look good.
and see if I can find some goodies. There's always there are always things to read in Mass Effect.
Hi there. I'm Gian Garson, founder of the Andromeda Initiative. I'm here to welcome you to a whole new galaxy. The good news is, the hard part's over. We're here. If you have any questions now, just ask.
I have questions. Lots of questions.
Ark Hyperion, housing the human population. Ark Vargero, the Solarian vessel, confirmed departure in 2185. The Asari ship, Ark Lucinia, confirmed departure that same year, as did the Turian Ark Natanus, embarking in 2185.
Shuttle pilots, report to the hangar.
The selection process saw the Andromeda Initiative evaluate thousands of potential habitable planets within the galaxy. After discovering an unusually high ratio of potential candidates, or golden worlds, the Helios cluster was selected as our destination. Now you are a part of the first wave of Arks arriving in Andromeda, our new home for humanity. Once the Pathfinder team's assessment is complete, Habitat 7 has been selected as the most likely candidate for colonization. The Pathfinder is responsible for exploring and assessing new worlds for outpost placement and settlement. Each Ark is led by a Pathfinder who represents their species. The active duty Pathfinder assigned to Ark Hyperion is Alec Ryder, Current duty roster shows you are assigned to the Pathfinder Mission Team, Specialist Ryder. The Andromeda Initiative encompasses all colonization efforts, including ARCs, Pathfinders, outposts, and the central support hub, the Nexus. The current location of the Nexus is unknown. Status of outposts are unknown.
Waiting further update.
I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. I think it's important we take a moment to reflect on the principles that brought all of us together. It started with a vision of a better future. A vision that you shape. Life in Andromeda can be anything we dare to dream. And I'm proud to help make those dreams come true. Drop me a note sometime. I'd love to hear how we're doing.
Intermittent power outages are being reported ship-wide.
I ask all the questions.
It sounds amazing, doesn't it? Right up until you lose gravity.
Talk to all the people. Collect all the knowledge I can.
You left a nasty bump on.
Hey there. Hell of a wake-up call, huh? Didn't expect that first out stasis.
Makes two of us. Hang in there.
Well, no obvious contusions to your brain. Looks nice and pink. Wait. Enjoy your nap, Ryder? Don't think I'll need sleep for the rest of my life.
Maybe another decade or two wouldn't have hurt.
Right. Talk to you later.
Did he tell that guy his brain looks nice and pink? I think that's what he said.
Like what? Something big? Those generators are hard. Take a hell of a lot to overload them. On the bright side, nobody's eaten in 600 years. No projectile vomiting to worry about. Morning, Ryder. Or afternoon. Or I don't know. What'd they tell you? Suit up and get ready to go? Same here. They tell you where we're going? No, just have the shuttles prepped to fly.
Air crews are investigating.
Good to see you, Ryder. Sorry, still waiting for some coffee.
Cora's fine.
You ready?
What's wrong?
Hey, up here! Whatever hit the Arc fried everything. We have to balance the power load or it could explode.
But we don't know where the fault is.
Ryder could find it. He has a scanner. Quick, Ryder, use it to locate the fault.
On it.
I'll try to get readings on the second conduit.
Hey, get on this one. I'll override the safeties.
This equipment
Got
is
it.
operating normally.
It has to be here.
Hurry!
There's no indication of a fault in this component.
Keep looking.
Power surge.
Relay 2C shows damage from a temperature spike.
Found it! Bad relay.
Ryder, can you go reset it?
Hell yes, I can. We just push this little button
There.
right here.
It's reset.
Do it. Rerouting the current now. Grid recovery.
It's working!
Thank
I'm a
God.
genius.
It's been the end of everyone in the cryo bay.
Good job, Ryder. Now we can get to the tram.
You know what's good about a game like this? There's so much dialogue. I don't have to say much. Which is probably good because my sinuses are still
That was close.
messed
Barely
up.
Andromeda and we're already scrambling.
The adventure begins.
Not sure your dad'll see it that way.
Yeah, maybe. That would...
Uh-oh, reading. Now, if you're afraid of words, I mean, there is a lot of words. There is a lot of reading in Mass Effect, so don't let that scare you away, because there's a lot of, other cool stuff, which I won't go into right now. This game is rated M for mature, and I warn viewers, There could be naughty stuff. Later.
Helm control, report. We're drifting. Flight controls aren't responding.
First priority is stopping these outages.
Mainline power's been knocked out. We're on reserves, Captain. They won't last.
What's our position?
Unknown. We lost telemetry.
Sam, we need eyes out there.
Attempting to adjust sensor array.
Alec, please. You may be Pathfinder, but this is my ship.
Captain, the protocol's clear. In the absence of communication with the Nexus or the other arcs, we proceed to our appointed Golden World. Solid ground.
If it's even out there. Nobody said anything about running into an energy cloud, and that's just a wild guess what we hit. Alec, I need to assess the damage. Stop the bleeding. We've got 20,000 people asleep on this ship. Let's give them a chance to wake up.
Can you blame her?
She is the captain. I think she gets the final word.
Well, he might.
This isn't about having the final word.
Yes, sir.
We're coming through.
My God.
We don't know how bad it is yet. Still seems like
That was
it's
a
our best shot.
transition cut,
Maybe.
people. Sorry.
There's a lot on the line.
Sam?
The energy from the phenomenon is damping our sensors. Planetary conditions are unknown.
We're marooned. 20,000 souls adrift at sea. And when the power runs out, and stays out, we need to know if that's safe harbor.
And if it's not?
As Pathfinder, it'll be my job to find an alternative. It's what we trained for. But if this goes well, we're already home.
All right, just make it quick.
Harper, the rest of the team should be awake by now. Have them spin up 2 shuttles. Planet Fallen 30.
Yes, sir.
A stubborn one, isn't he?
He cares in his own way. Enough to give him a chance.
I suppose you're right. He is our Pathfinder. If this doesn't work out, we'll need him more than ever. I need an ETA on our sensor repairs. We're blind out here.
I'm going to cut out right now, and I have to split the video here pretty darn soon, so we'll pick up immediately where we leave off in episode 2, and we'll be going planet side.
My sister's gonna hate that she missed this.
Are all the riders adrenaline junkies?
I guess it's in her blood. She beat me into the world by 1 minute. Couldn't wait to get started.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure Sarah will pull through.
When she does, she's gonna want stories.
So, let's get out there and find her some.
Acceleration increasing.
No kidding!
Your jump jet is malfunctioning.
Get it working!
Approaching terminal velocity.
Sam!